Loopy. You already know I trended that. I ain't invent that. Shout out Max B. It's your boy Shot Breeze, and that's right. We back with a new reaction video. And I'm quite sure you see the title below, right? So you know what time it is. We reacting to the one and only Uncle Charles, a.k.a. Charleston White, man. The new ruckus. This man, like I tell you, tell it like it is. Whether you like it or not, he keep it real. Now, I'm quite sure y'all all seen the situation that's going on about with Lil Romeo and Master P. You feel me? I'm quite sure y'all follow like 5 to 10 different blog sites. You feel me? So they all post the same thing. But Lil Romeo, he went on to basically, in my eyes, he disrespected his pops. You feel me? He got ahead and broadcast about he ain't see his money and stuff. He trying to say that his father kept his money and all this. And at the end, he also said, Mama was right about you. Boy, give me Tyreek vibes. But, yo, we're going to see what's going on, man. We're going to see what Charleston White got to say about this. Then we're going to chop it up. You know how it goes. You feel me? We're going to chop it up right at the ending. But, oh, your boy Fries is done. But it depends on what Charleston White say. I might have to jump in. You feel me? Depending on what Shawn say, I might have to jump in. So let's see what they talking about. And we're going to chop it up. Feel me? Let's get to it.
To be fair though, Lil Romeo has made millions in rap. As a young kid, we knew Bow Wow, we knew Lil Romeo. So, you know, he looks up, he's 30 years old now, and he's like, damn, like, where'd all my money go? You don't think
Nigga,
that's crazy,
you got to pay taxes on it too, Romeo. You think you get to make all these millions and nobody has to pay taxes on his money?
Yeah, but he's saying that he haven't seen any of his money that he made.
You
and he
really
feels
believe,
like,
and he went to college. Who paid for college? Who paying for all these luxury cars that you get to drive? All these clothes. We ain't never seen that nigga not look good. Who paying for that?
he went to ICDC. You know what that is? Like a community college.
Fuck it is.
It's like a community college. Like, he used to have commercials.
Listen, the community college or not, it ain't free. You can't get no Pell Grant with the kind of money these people making.
That's right.
What about all the jewelry he's been wearing up until this point? All the luxury life. Who's been funding this?
With Romeo's money. That's what I'm trying to say. Like,
he got his own money too, though.
That's like a pimp where a girl's giving you money. You know the game. A girl giving you her money to spend on her. That's the same shit, right?
You stupid ass kids with no kids, you gonna compare this like a pimp, a father who took his son. His father, nigga, as long as you up under this goddamn roof, you ain't got no goddamn money, nigga.
Maybe it's the split. Did he just try to compare that pimp move with being a dad? Did he just try to... Let me know if I'm bugging. Let me know if I'm bugging. And yo, what Charleston White said, that is true. You gotta be a stupid ass kid with no kid to say something like that. Gonna expect somebody to say something like that if they don't know what it's like. But don't ever compare that.
Fuck you talking about, nigga, you dumb little motherfucker. I'm writing these. Listen, homie, think about this. You want us to believe this nigga in his 30s. Romeo in his 30s. He and y'all want us to believe he ain't got none of his money and he just now, come on, homie.
No, I'm just saying, I feel like what he's saying is like he's been taken advantage of. And he wasn't taught the game how his dad was taught the game.
His daddy wasn't taught the game either. His daddy learned the game.
Yeah, his daddy learned the game.
His daddy put you in position. What you mean you ain't taught the game, homie? Y'all want to, man, this nigga been taught the game? But this is a spoiled kid who don't know how to execute the game. Nigga, you can't make me believe he ain't been taught the game many platforms he been on.
Now, real quick, this don't sound like Tariq vibes from Power. Ghost put Tariq in position to win and succeed, and he chose to do the opposite. And there's no way you can sit there and say this man ain't trying to school his son or put him in position to win or try to teach him the game. So many people and stuff that's legends, icons, regular rappers, fans, everybody that said they met Master P, you know you're gonna always have some people that's gonna bad mouth, which is Romeo. But so many people said that they learned the game. Even Snoop Dogg, the legend, the OG, the uncle of hip hop. He even said it. He learned a lot from Master P. So it's no way you expect me to believe. I'm going on 30. I've been around a long time. I watched when Lil Romeo blew up in every single thing. Now you trying to make Bow Wow seem right. When he said getting more money than your dad, see? Now you trying to make it like your dad didn't even got it. And that's another thing. Look at these kids that's so spoiled rotten. That's that's the kids that are people that's big celebrities and stuff. And then look at some of the ones that's beefing with their parents and stuff, and it's always because of money.
And then when he was just on this shit with the celebrity kids, he was going against the other kids with his daddy. He was getting into it with Angela Simmons with his daddy. Ride or Die Millers. He got C Murder talking to him. He said, man, he got a homie. If you think Master P ain't tell C Murder, come on, nigga, don't do that. C Murder went to the projects, homie, and bought Calio projects and tried to make it a mansion.
Let's say your son goes to the NFL, to the NBA. They make millions. Do they owe you?
But if you living in my household and I'm managing you.
But you funded his basketball stuff growing up. You bought him his first basketball. You put him in these AAU basketball leagues. You're the reason why he's in the NBA. Does he owe you?
Mm-mm.
Nah.
Okay.
Your kids don't owe you for nothing, homie.
Nothing.
Whatever you pour into your children, there's no return check on that. They don't owe you for that. If they don't if they don't grow up and do nothing for you, they don't owe you nothing. They didn't ask to come here. Your children are a result of your choices. So they don't owe you nothing. You owe it to them to make sure they are better than you. Master P done, nigga. The average nigga didn't even have a daddy like Master P. Nigga, how can you stand up and try to shame this nigga, homie?
Nah, that's true. Like, Romeo's wrong for taking that to the internet. True, even if he's
Say,
lying
homie,
or not,
listen,
he's
you
wrong.
ain't finna make me believe from 18 to 30, he ain't been able to touch none of his money. He ain't been staying in his daddy mansion. He ain't been, so maybe he got a estate that don't let him blow all this money, or he got a conservatorship because he been in the business so long, he don't know what to do on his own. You got to remember, nigga, just like Kwame Brown, he been in the league since he was 18. Look at these niggas now. They don't know what to do, homie. So you want me to believe this nigga been a child star since he was 11, 12, and he know what to do. Come on, homie. This man put his whole family in a position we ain't never seen in history. We ain't never seen in history.
Keep it a buck. Charleston White not lying. Charleston White is not lying. Lil Romeo is wrong. And the reason why I'm still calling him Lil Romeo, because what he doing right now is some childish stuff. That's some little kid stuff. You feel me? You want to sit there and run and tell your cousins and everybody as your kid all the stuff that your parents did. You took my game and all this, you know? You went straight to the internet and got ahead and broadcast that. That was corny. You got your father that's in your life, keeping everything stable, going through the rough times and still making sure his family is financially straight and is supported and pushed through. You know, people laughed at him, and I think it was when he was trying to buy, I think it was a New Balance or Reeboks. He was trying to buy that deal. No, not buy, he was trying to get that deal with them. And people joked on him. So they're supporting it. But that's a man that he's really trying to make things happen. Your father is in your life. You got a lot of ones that really wish their father was in their life. And another thing Charleston White has said that's true is, your kids don't owe you nothing. You brought them into this world. They didn't come to you and stuff and say, yo, I want to be born. They ain't come to you and say that. Yo, I'm tired of just ready to be born. Come on. So when you make a baby, you gotta know what time it is. You gotta sit there and put your all. You gotta sit there and make sure, even if the you know, you and the mother ain't work out and stuff, it's still down to you to make sure you do your part as a father. Even as a mother, do your part. You are a parent. Do your part. The only thing your kid or your kids owe to you is to show you everything you taught them, everything you showed them, everything you jumped on about, everything you disciplined them about. It paid off. To see all your hard work paying off and that they got it right, that's the best payback right there. Just because they wind up getting successful and big and stuff, they don't got to give you nothing. But just know, since you did so much by them and you did right by them, you know your kid or your kids is not going to leave you out. They're not going to leave you behind. How many people you know that made it big that sit there and say, I got my mama this, I got my father this, I got this, that, I got my grandparents this. Some may be bluffing, but the ones that really made it happen, notice they don't leave them behind. So, yeah, man, let's gotta jump back to what Charleston was saying.
His son got to be and do things, homie, that he wouldn't have never been able to do if he wasn't Percy Miller's son. Nah, this just a spoiled kid, nigga, spewing because his daddy won't give him no money. I bet his daddy had him set up to be well taken care of, homie. And this what he say, we've been in the same house since I was 18 years old. You know what they say, my nigga? His father got stability. His father has a lot of stability. Because many parents move and cause instability in children's lives because they can't remain in one place for a long time. That means he's a stable man and been maintaining his finances. Nah, we ain't gonna let no spoiled little old punk ass kid, nigga. Shame him. Shame a strong daddy, homie. Right or wrong, good or bad, nigga. You don't come out and shame your daddy, nigga, when your daddy been there. Yeah, I cut him off. Yeah, I cut him off and quit fucking with him till my feelings stop hurting.
You'll do him like 50 Cent?
Man, that'll hurt me, my nigga. Especially when you been there, man. This is what I know, homie. Mama, they'll let mama get away with everything. Mama can't do no wrong in the eyes of a black boy. Mama can be a liar. Mama can be a dope fiend. Mama can be a hoe. Mama can be an abuser. Mama can be a molester. Mama can be a neglector. Man, mama get a pass in the black family. She can be the cause of all your pain. Nigga, you give mama a pass.
A lot of stuff that he's saying is facts, yo. That's what I say. Tell it like it is. And it's the truth. A lot of people would sit there and there's a lot of kids that would actually go at it with their pops if they ain't managed to buy them something that they wanted or give them the money that they had wanted and stuff, or, you know, or because they ain't hear from them in a while and stuff. But say if your mother was a drug addict and stuff, or abused you, or stole your money and had used it for whatever she wanted to do and stuff, and told you, I'm the one that raised you, so she could take whatever, and they get a pass. They really get a pass. So what he's saying is true. Whether you like it or not, whether you want to hear it or not, but it's the truth. You don't really hear a lot of kids actually, well, now you're hearing a lot of wild stuff, kids popping their moms and their aunts and every single thing up, but
daddy don't get no grace of nothing. But most black children are not processing their own pain of their father. They processing their pain on top of their mother's anger and hate that's been inherited or pushed off in or deposited on top of the kid's pain. The kid got their own pain from abandonment, feeling unloved and neglected by their father, on top of their parents' mother's anger and hate. When that nigga said mama was right, man, listen, many fathers are judged as fathers because they was bad husbands. Many fathers are judged as fathers because they are bad husbands. They got caught cheating and lying to the woman. Wasn't no good in lying to the woman. but was half-ass right with the kid, but because he was no good to the woman gonna make him no good to the kids. And that's a lot of what this is, my nigga. So I stand with.
Alright, y'all, there y'all have it. That was Charleston White basically going off on Shawn Cotton for defending Lil Romeo. Now, to be honest with you, yo, I agree with what he's saying, and everything that he's saying is just straight facts. It's straight facts. Whether you like it or not, he tell it like it is. He tell it like it is. And that's true. A lot of kids, they carry on pain and stuff. Don't get me wrong, they have their pain, and they feel that pain from abandonment. But they also carry, and it's alright if you got your pain and stuff because their parents is not together. And most of the time, it be a lot of kids carrying on the pain and stuff because their mother is hurt. The father and stuff, making sure he do what he have to do and make sure he's there and putting all the effort and the work and the time and stuff. But if the mother says something bad about the father, then you see how that goes. If the mother don't like the father, you see how that goes. Notice the situation with 50 Cent's son. You see the things that he's saying? Before, it was really seeming like, it's him. But after a while, it starts seeming like, nah, it's your mother. And you gotta remember, 50 Cent had his son in everything when he was little. Everything. So what's the difference if he was never there? He was always there. See, a lot of people probably wasn't even around for that time. They wasn't even born for that time. Some people was born for that time, but since time done move so quick, and it's like the world done changed in 2014, nobody can remember before then. Only selected few can remember it. But yo, man, shout out to all the parents that's really doing what they have to do with their kid or their kids. You feel me? Being a great mother, being a great father. Even if y'all not together and stuff, just y'all still doing what y'all have to do. And also, it's time to stop that cycle and break that cycle with all this, parents that split and stuff. Actually, it's time to actually have these kids grow up with two-parent households. So just pay attention to who you with. Learn each other and stuff. Because it's a lot of people that actually having babies through the situations. They met this one through the DM. They met this one through Twitter. They met this one and stuff through a party. They met this one through YouTubing. And then next thing you know, baby happened. If everybody want to sit there and get their hump on and stuff, it's alright, get a condom, that's it. And you also know that they have female condoms too. So it doesn't hurt to be protected, I'm just saying. Now, don't get me wrong. If you got the type that, it's got some situations where if you ain't doing this, that, and the third, then the mother won't let you speak to the child at all. Just know, I pray that things change. I hope things turn around and stuff for y'all. Because it's a lot of fathers that's out there that's suffering, hoping to see that they can see their kid or their kids, And I just pray things turn around for y'all. But, yo, man, this was Charleston White. Let me know what y'all think about it. Let me know what y'all got to say. Drop them comments below. I'm going to be tapping in, you feel me? And, yo, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so y'all can be tapped in every time I drop a new reaction video. Feel me? Just like that. Shout out to all my Loopies out there. Like I said, Max B will be home. April. Yeah, man. It's getting real. Loopy.